season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Horned Frogs offense has the football first here today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And he'll drop back here on third down. Now just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. The Horned Frogs will line up to kick it away. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. Coverage team brings down the returner. So Georgia's offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players, just a few guys. Kirk, what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner steps out to mark the football right there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
And now they'll run it on the draw. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a second down. They're going to run it. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner blocked down by the coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at midfield. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And Kirk, it's It's TCU with the lead so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. That's a strong stiff arm. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. Tackle, but first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down after that previous play. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards and sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will have to punt this one away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Running out of time in the pocket. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's no good. He missed it. The lead remains 3 after that miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. And this time it's complete. He's swarmed by the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it go on the move, launching deep.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
He pulls it in for a big gain. It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11 in a red zone opportunity now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They tackle it at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the TCU offense takes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute where they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down here for this offense. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to throw it deep. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback,
this runs through a man, a mismatch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
He flips it to the back across the middle.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second down and goal. Signs the quick throw. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They come up 2 yards to the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage. And the Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here's the second down play. Ending off on the draw play. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And on first down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. Second down play here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far, sitting in a pretty good spot to wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where they have a chance. The offense looking for points here to begin the fourth quarter. Here's a field goal attempt. And the field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. Temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. We'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And their fair catch is made a smart decision in rainy conditions like this. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. And here's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. It's a draw to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The Horned Frogs will have to kick this away. And it's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They'll work the clock here with the running game.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Reeves. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
You get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did.
Catch made down inside the 25. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides to avoid the big hit. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Hold it, open. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0.